Okay, so I'm in Lunar Lakes today because I found this house, and this house is so extra and is so bad, and I just don't even know what to say. I low-key feel like I'm getting brain rot just by looking at this build, because, like, what is going on here? This is the Encapsulation house from Lunar Lakes, and it's a starter home, believe it or not. It is a, I think, three-story house. Yeah, so that's one, two, three. It's a three-story house, technically, but, y'all, this house is just, it is a lot, okay? It's a lot to look at. The layout is kind of all over the place. I kind of get what they were trying to go for. Like you have different sections in the house. So you have a kitchen here, a living room over this way, and then upstairs. How do you even get up here? Oh, you come outside. Okay. Well, and then up here you have like the bedroom and bathroom. So I get what it was trying to do, and I can appreciate that they were trying to be unique and zany. This is like an alien kind of world, so I kind of get why the build is strange. But I feel like just because they were trying to go for something strange, I don't think it had to be ugly. And this house is ugly. I'm sorry. It just looks bad. Like it looks like someone built it in like 5 minutes. Also, the furnishing is really bad. Like I don't like it at all. Like I know this is base game, but like I've built base game houses that look way better than this. So I don't know what's going on here. So my goal today is to fix it, make it look a lot better. But also, we only have 76 simoleons. That's like barely any money at all, y'all. So we're gonna have to make a lot of changes for this house to make it a lot cheaper. So I think the first thing that we could probably do is try to change the shape of the house even a little bit. I think if we just like change the shape of some things, maybe if we get rid of some of this extra space, I think it's gonna look a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start deleting some of this floor, even this window. I think that window was just too expensive for this kind of house. I like how it does let in more light and stuff, but we have smaller ones in the base game, and ones that are definitely cheaper. So I think we're gonna just have to use some of those today. I'm gonna also get rid of a lot of this railing. I may replace this with something different, but as for now though, I'm just gonna keep it so I can kind of visualize where I want things to be. All right, so even doing something like this, y'all, makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and maybe possibly move this door or delete it. I'm gonna also make this angled more square-like, like this. And then when it comes to this upstairs section, we may try to do the same thing actually. I'm gonna get some of this railing right here, and I'm just going to bring it along here. This whole entire section up here with the railing can go. And then when it comes to the wall down here, I think I'm gonna also change this too. I'm just gonna have this follow along with this part. So we're gonna just make the room a little bit smaller, but it's gonna be a lot better, I think. I feel like a lot of times simmers and even EA will sometimes make houses too big. And I feel like if they're too big, especially if you're on a budget, it can kind of be hard to make it look decent. So usually if you downsize, I feel like it's just easier to make things look better, Because like even doing something like this, it still has like some of that original design, but it doesn't look as big and just empty as it did at first, And then when it comes to this section, I think we're just gonna do the same thing, y'all. We're just gonna round off space, So I'm gonna get the railing and we're just gonna do the same thing here. I think I'm gonna start here, or actually, I may just make this a little bit smaller, like that. And then all of this extra right here can go. Okay, so I want to fill in some of this weird space right here. So I'm going to place down a column. I'm going to get my wall and I'm just going to drag it in like so. And then even back here on this side of the house, we're going to do something similar. Just make the area a little smaller. Just by doing this, not only does it make the build look better, it also gives us a little bit of money back. So now we have 454 simoleons as opposed to like the 70 something that we had at first. I'm also going to make this little upstairs section a little bit smaller. I should still be able to roof this, right? Yes, I can still roof it. It's not as tall as it used to be, but like that looks okay. I only wish that you could like pitch these roofs, but I don't really think you can do that, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But I would have loved to be able to like pitch this a little bit. But I still think it looks nice. Like this is what it looks like now. And then for example, this is what it used to look like. Just really big and in the way. So I'm currently trying to figure out the floor plan and I don't even know where to start. I'm being so serious. Where do you start with something like this? Like, I don't even know. Okay, so this floor plan is just kind of confusing. So I downsized the stairs. Instead of being a 3 tile, it's a 2 tile. So when you go upstairs, we have, I guess the living room can be here and we'll have the kitchen be on this side. Maybe what I'll try to do is make the living room a little bit bigger if I tear down this wall some. So today I'm just going to use base game and Lunar Lakes. And I know that Lunar Lakes does come with a door, but I don't know how much money it is. Oh, it's only 95 simoleons. We can definitely use this door, y'all. Really quick, y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace these floors with some of these from the base game. So I was thinking that we could add a couple of accents to this house, y'all. So like maybe we'll have some brick back there. Do you think we should have some at the bottom? I don't really know. We'll see. I may not like this, so I may change it, but we'll see. I don't know if I can say it's my favorite, but it's not so bad. Oh, and you know what? I'll get rid of that door. Dang, y'all, that door was 155. Ugh. We'll get rid of that door, and then I think I want to go for this one. just because it's cheaper and it is from Lunar Lakes, you know? All right, y'all. So I'm trying to add in a couple of windows, but the thing is, windows are just so expensive in this game. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like I have no money for anything. Like, literally, that's like all the money right there. And we're still not even finished with furnishing. Like, oh my gosh. Just why did they make this house so big? That's what I want to know. It has the potential to be a nice house, but like, why did they make it so big? Like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We'll get the trash can out here and we'll have the mailbox be there. We can always recolor that in a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of what we have so far, y'all. I wanted some, like, nice windows. Maybe I can spread a couple of these out. All right, so for the wallpaper, I'm thinking that we could have, like, something themed, because I want something kind of alien-esque, you know, or, like, Lunar Lakes-esque, I should say. I want something like that for the wallpaper, but I also want to have, like, a wood paneling, and this is one of the cheapest ones that we have. So I'm going to play with the color wheel just to see if I can come up with something that's kind of zany, but also kind of nice, you know? Okay, I guess we could go for a wallpaper like this for now. If you look close, it has like little designs on it. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. It looks kind of weird, but that's kind of what I want to go for. Something kind of weird, kind of zany, but also something that looks nice, you know? So I did tear down the wall to make the living room a little bit bigger. And then since I've done that, do you think I could make the kitchen a little bit more open? Because like that would probably make a lot more sense and it would save a little bit of money. I may just draw a wall right here, you know, just to have a little bit of separation, but I'm thinking we could do something kind of like this, y'all, where we have like the kitchen be here and then like this is kind of just open, you know? Okay, y'all, what if I were to draw a wall right here and I'll put like the cabinets and stuff beside it? This could actually work. I think this layout is a little bit better than it was at first. I guess like all I had to do was just draw a wall. But see, like, that looks a little bit better. Again, it's a weird layout, honestly, but I don't know. I don't hate it. Okay, and then what I can do, I don't even know if we'll have enough money to afford upper cabinets because we are on a shoestring budget, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so this is what the kitchen is going to look like for right now. If we have more money, I would love to come back and, like, change a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. So I need to go over here for a second. We can use this chair and I need to maybe get like another little chair to go with it. Oof, that's a lot of money, y'all. Everything is just so expensive. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna have to delete something, y'all. Maybe like one of these windows or something. I don't know. I need to get some money from somewhere and that's like an extra 100. So maybe I'll just delete that. I want to have like more in here if I can help it. So I could get like another chair to have it be here, you know? We do have a carpet. I do like the color of this, but do you think I should make it green? All right, y'all, I'm changing the color of the TV ever so slightly. We can kind of go for something a little bit darker, maybe like a black TV. And then the chairs. So this is like what the original chair looked like. It has this wicker design on it, but like, we could kind of go for something different, maybe, you know? We could go for something more themed, you know, because or even if we go to abstract, there's like a lot of different patterns and textures we can kind of go for. So we could go for something kind of like this just to kind of shake it up a little bit. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have the chairs match and then I'll have this be like a different design or something. I would like to get a plant in here, but a lot of the bigger ones are either store content or they're like kind of expensive. We could put like a little one in the corner. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that plant because I want to put a desk in here. This will help fill in some space. And then we'll get a chair. Ooh, can I afford this chair? Maybe this chair can go there. That's not even enough money for that. Yikes. Okay, what if we get rid of this lamp? That's 120, right? We'll get rid of that lamp. We'll have like a chair to go here. And then there is like another lamp in the game. Oh, that was 165. You know what? We don't need a lamp. It's okay. We won't have a lamp. It's fine. Oh, y'all, I just realized something too. I can make this little section back here a little bit smaller and I'll get some more money back. It'll make the kitchen be a little bit smaller too, but that's not bad, right? Like that looks okay. Y'all, that is going to help us out so much because I was really over here scratching my head like, where am I going to get money from? And I forgot to make this little back section small. All right, y'all, we need to go ahead and move upstairs because we still have this part of the build. And here's the thing. I wanted to keep this door because I like the way it looks. It looks like a window, but like, do we really need it? It's $295, right? Like, I don't know if we really need it. We can replace it with 2 windows and then we'll have like more money left over. Because like all we really need is just a door to go like here to kind of let you in. I'm taking some of this stuff out and honestly, let's just move this door over here for a second because we need to kind of like figure out where things are going to go. So this looks like where the bedroom slash bathroom is going to be. We don't really need a big bathroom, so we could have it be off to the corner. Let's see, something like that could kind of work, right? And then the rest of the room could be the bedroom. We could have the shower be here against this wall. And then we could have the sink. Yeah, it's going to have to be a little bit bigger, I fear. Okay, we can make it like one tile bigger, but nothing more than that. Okay, I rearranged the bathroom, and this is what it's looking like so far. Maybe I could have like a window in here. Maybe I could have one right there too. Maybe the bed could be up against this wall right here. We could have the dresser be there, or maybe like here, or honestly maybe like, oh dang. I guess it can't be. I might have to probably turn on move objects or something, or we can just like alt place it here. The thing is, what is the wallpaper going to be? And I'm thinking what we can do, y'all, is maybe possibly use some of this free wallpaper down here. This isn't my first choice, okay? Like, I want actual wallpaper. I want like a better one, but we may have to use the free one because otherwise we're not going to have enough money for anything. And luckily we have the color wheel, so we can always recolor it to be kind of whatever we want, right? So I think we'll have to do something like that today. All right, and then maybe we can use this design for the bed sheet, and then I guess we'll make the dresser this color like so. I just wish we had more stuff in here, y'all. Like, we have nothing. We only have 25 simoleons. That is crazy. And then for the wallpaper, I'm using some of that same tile from downstairs. Maybe we can like switch up the design of it so it can be different. I just wish that we had more money, you know? Honestly, almost out of money, so I feel like whatever I do, I have to kind of be smart about it. Why don't we make it kind of purple like that? And then maybe we can like bring some of the color over here on this. You think I should have the tile be the same color, y'all? Maybe I'll have the tile in the bathroom be this color. It kind of matches with the shower, right? Maybe I could make the toilet like a bluish color to kind of blend in. And maybe this could be like a purple. All right, y'all. So really quick, I did make a couple of changes, but I think it'll be for the best. So the first thing I did was I got rid of the platform that was down here and that stair, because I felt like having a circular stair would be better because it's a lot cheaper. When you go upstairs, you'll just have a longer hallway. I don't really know what I want to do. I was thinking about like making it a little bit smaller by like drawing a wall, but that's probably not the best use of money, so I don't know yet what I'll do for that. I was thinking about doing the same thing here too, but I don't know if that's going to be in the budget, because if we get rid of this, that's 250, and then I could get like a spiral stair and put it here instead, but that'll only leave me with 13 simoleons, and I still want to put something down below. So I'm going to leave that there, but all the way down here, I want to have something in this room because I just don't want it to be empty, you know? I could include a bookshelf down here because this house does not have a bookshelf, but even with just a bookshelf, it's like, there's just nothing down here, you know? Like, it's just so empty. You know what I just realized too, y'all? We do have these support beams for the house. If I were to just get rid of them, we would have a lot more money, like a lot more money. So like, do you think we could get rid of them? Like, I don't know. Like, if you download this house and you have more money, you can place them back down. But like, we don't technically need them. And we have around like 500 simoleons, so we could add some more stuff in here. Like, I don't even know what this should be. I was thinking of like having it be like a chill room with like a bar. We'll have a bookshelf, maybe a place to sit. But the thing about that is I don't really know how much bar. Oh, we can't even afford it anyway. The cheapest bar is like 600, so can't afford that, unfortunately. Maybe what I'll do then is I'll just get like this bookshelf and I'll put it at an angle. And we could just get like a chair or something just to put down here. I'll get like a couple of chairs. Maybe I'll put them like here. We could have like a little rug like that just to kind of go underneath it. I guess this will just be like a little sitting area, you know? I'm just gonna go in now, y'all, and just recolor the chairs a little bit. We can get like a little plant and put that in a corner. And I think we'll have enough for another one. So we can put the one that was in here back. And on that note, I'm pretty much out of money. I only have 16 simoleons left, so that's pretty much all of our money. But I think the house looks a lot better than it did at first. It's still weird looking, still kind of zany, but I think it looks a lot better in my opinion. So before we go, why don't we just get a good look at it? So when you first come in, there's a lot of stuff in here now. I got rid of the original stair. I added a spiral staircase. We also have a couple of chairs in here. There's a bookshelf, a little end table in the corner. And then once you go upstairs, we have like a kind of empty-ish hallway. I would have loved to put something here, but whatever. But we have a hallway, we have a living room section. We also have a little desk over here, so maybe at some point if you have enough money, you can put a computer over here or something. Going over here on this side, we have our kitchen area. And then once you go upstairs, again, we have our bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, which by the way, I just noticed I did not recolor these windows, so let me have these match. And as for the bedroom, I did add a rug. I put an end table in here as well. And of course I did recolor everything again, but I like how it looks, so I'm not going to change it anymore. But on that note, that's pretty much everything for the entire house. I like how it looks. I like the new version of it as opposed to the old version. If I had a little bit more money, y'all, I would have loved to add more windows and stuff, but I think it looks a lot better overall. So if you want to download this house, I am going to leave it linked down below. It only uses base game and Lunar Lakes, so as long as you have Lunar Lakes, you should be good to go. But if you want to download this house, I am going to leave it linked down below. It is a starter home. It is a very expensive one though, but it is a starter home. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch while I stream a lot more The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!